My name's Beth Biasella. I've got my Erie Elegance booth. I have lots of unique, one-of-a-kind handmade items, glassware, slap flakes, and I do costuming too. And I have a couple pieces that I brought with me. So I love taking stuff and making it spooky.
Do you have a website, Facebook page we can contact you?
I do vending with Pugsley's Room, so if you look up their website, they are a shop that's an oddities store that's in the 78th Street Studios Gallery in Cleveland. And I've got a fashion show coming up in October 15th at the B-Side Lounge.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you.
Hello, this is Danny K for DMK Productions. We're at the Cleveland Haunt Club first annual garage sale, and I'm with the president of the Cleveland Haunt Club. You want to give your name out there?
Jeff Hartz.
Jeff Hartz, okay. And I met Jeff at the Cleveland Wasteland, and you put together this club, is that correct?
Yeah, it was a group of friends and myself based on my interactions with the Motor City Haunt Club. My girlfriend Luna, who's from Ann Arbor, Michigan, is a member there. I went to one of their meetings and saw the benefits of it. They're a very active group. They have monthly meetings. They have functions, and one of the things they did is they had a haunted garage sale. It was very successful. I ended up vending there. I came back to Cleveland and talked to my friends who were big into yard haunting and into Halloween in general, and proposed this club. Really took off. We started in January of 2016. We've had 8 meetings. We just had a recent meeting, and at these meetings we have make and takes, and we do demos on building your own yard props, and it's educational as well as fun, so it's great for everybody. You can find our group on Facebook if you look under Cleveland Haunt Club. And like I said, we're a functional group. We're not just a Facebook group. We actually get together and meet and have meetings, which you've been to some of our meetings and you see what we do. And so we're looking for anyone who's into Halloween and spooky side of life and would come out and want to be interested in what we're doing.
That's great. You know, like I said, Jeff just said, I went to the first couple meetings and stuff like that, and the attendance has grown and grown and grown. But what we love about the social media is that when you start out of a group, it starts out small, but how many members when you started off you had, and how many you have now?
Well, online, we started, from zero up to it quickly grew with all the people. And we're over 150 members online. And typically at our meetings, we have between 20 and 30, usually around 25 people come out and at our meetings. And we meet in Westlake at the Copper Cup on Dover Center Road. We've got a back room to ourselves, and so it's a great place. We've got tables we can sit at, so we've got like a classroom approach where you can actually take notes and see, because like I said, we actually do demonstrations on building. At our last meeting we had on building your own cemetery fence. And so you learn how to do your own props. And we'll feature like a haunt product like permablood, or one of our members did this thing on corpsing skulls with this product. So you actually learn how to make your own props and things for your own haunt. So it's functional and educational.
What's your name?
My name is
Tanya.
And what is the name of your company? Or do you have
It is Cinema Cryptsakes.
Okay, do you have a website, Facebook page?
I'm on Etsy. You can find me under Cinema Cryptsakes. And I'm also on Instagram and Facebook.
Great. Any business cards?
Radio Violenta, and it's me and my friend Kevin Hornsby. We talk about violent, weird movies all the time. So,
Hey, what website or where do you go to?
Radio Violenta. You can look up. We have a website. You can find us on Stitcher, Facebook. You can listen to our podcasts. There's a few other ways that you can watch it. Podbean was another one. There's a whole bunch of ones. We have it up. You can listen to it for free, and that's a lot of fun.
All right, thank
We're
you.
still pretty new.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What are you selling today?
We've got fresh hot dogs that goes for the Cleveland Hunt group, and we're just doing it basically for donations, get our money back so people have something to snack on.
That's great. Now, like I said, I was at a meeting about, was that 2 months ago? You elected the officials for now it's a nonprofit organization. Is that correct?
We're fully nonprofit, acknowledged by the state and the IRS. And so, like this function we're having here today at the Haunted Garage Sale is raising funds for our group. The tables were very cheap for the vendors. All the vendors seem to be doing very well. And so our idea wasn't to make a lot of money, but to provide an opportunity for people to learn about our group and for the vendors to sell some products that they have, some haunt things they might have around. We've got costumers, we've got prop people, we've got artists, so there's a wide variety, and the people that come in seem to have really enjoyed it. They seem to be buying a lot, which is good for everybody, so it's been a great day.
That's great. Now, I've been walking around, seeing all the vendors out here and people selling stuff. I met your, I think, secretary. Who is your officials for the officers for the club?
Our secretary is Ray Kent. He's in the corner over there. Keith Stevens is our treasurer, and then Woody over here is our sergeant at arms. So if he needs to, muscle anybody, he's the guy that does it.
Okay, now also right behind us, look at that. That's the new logo for the Cleveland Haunt Club. T-shirts are for sale. Come on in here. You're losing on the camera. Who came up with this design? It looks beautiful.
This is actually one of our members. His name is Shane Rapkin. He's with Ravenswolf is the name of his company. He's a very talented artist. He's very invested in the haunted house industry. He's worked at several haunted houses, and he does web design and logo design for haunted houses as well. So he's very talented. Being a member of our group, he did it for our group as a courtesy, and it just turned out great. We're very happy with the results.
And your name is?
Tracy.
And this is all, do you all make this a homemade?
No, Woody does.
Who does?
Woody. My
Woody.
husband Woody, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
And what is your name?
My name's Jack.
And do you make all this?
I make everything here.
Okay.
Yep.
And do you have a website, Facebook, where you can contact for more
Wood
information?
Cremation on Facebook.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Okay, and what are you doing at your table here?
We're selling some old horror movie posters, as well as we do special effects makeup and face painting. We also custom make little crochet monsters and do custom costuming.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
let's do this since you got some airtime. Let's plug your company. What's the name of your company, and what do you sell?
My company is actually zombie-works.com. I have a variety of different zombie products, zombie preparedness products. I have Nox Arcana CDs. I have different monolith graphics, books, artwork. We have a lot of custom products that we can do. I have a partner in Texas that if you have an idea of something crazy you'd like, we can make it up. One of our new things we have going, it's actually a Friday the 13th Camp Crystal Lake sign for the camp. And then there's a Friday the 13th Jason mask at the center, and then with crossing machetes. So it's really a cool piece. So this is something you can do. We can do custom work, and that's zombie-works.com.
Okay, now this one again, we walked around with a lot of people here. It started from 10 o'clock going to 2 o'clock on a Saturday right here in Bay Village. Are you going to do it more than once a year, or are you going to try to do it more than once a year?
Well, we're going to start out with just the one and see how it goes. The reason that we had it in August is because typically September is too close to Halloween for the haunted house people. They're immersed in that activity. And if you go too early, people aren't really into the Halloween thing yet. We felt that August was a good time to have it. We hadn't talked about having a second one. If there was enough interest from people and people wanted to come out for it, we would certainly do it. It's nice to have something like that in January. It's you don't really have anything like that. So maybe that's something for down the road.
Okay, your name is?
My name is Ray Kent, and this is Parker.
Okay, now you're one of the original members of the Cleveland Haunt Club.
I am the secretary of the board of directors for the Cleveland Haunt Club.
Wow, okay. And is there any contact number to join the club or Facebook pages?
There is a Facebook page. If you go on, it's Cleveland Haunt Club is the Facebook page, and all the contact information is there. We meet on the third Thursday of every month at the Ironwood Cafe.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing.
All right. Wait, one second. What's your name?
Carol Stevens.
And you're at the table for the bake sale. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And is who baked all this stuff, or is it by donation, or how does it work?
By donation through members of the Cleveland Haunt Club. I even baked a couple things, so just to kind of feed the appetites of people walking around and enjoying all the wares that are being sold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What's your name, please?
I'm Dave Schonk.
And what company?
I'm from Closed Casket Studios.
And what do you guys make?
We do Halloween masks and then zombie props, face masks, full heads.
Wow. And you have any websites or Facebook page we can get some contact numbers?
We have www.closedcasketstudios.com and then facebook.com/Closed Casket Studios. And then we also have an Instagram at Closed Casket Studios.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Well, September, like mid-September, that's when a lot of haunted houses all over Northeast Ohio, Pennsylvania are opening up. Is your club going to be going to any of these haunted houses, or what's that? You're going to be going to some?
Yes, that's our goal. Is we're going to be going, and one of the things we want to do that's maybe a little bit different is we want to visit some really good yard haunts. People who go over the top doing their yard with a whole haunted house display, and we're going to be taking a trip where we all go together and visit several of these on an evening, and we call it a yard crawl. And basically you visit these people with their permission. You go out and you visit their haunted attraction. They show off what they're doing. But we have been talking with like Hauntville and Spooky Ranch. They'd like to partner up with us as the Cleveland Haunt Club, and give our members a break on the price, since they're a member of the Cleveland Haunt Club. And we've reached out to several of the haunted attractions in the area, and they're usually really good about that. But we also started working with this company called Haunted House Media, and we're helping to promote them and them cross-promote us. So we've actually got a lot working with the Cleveland Haunt Club right now.
That's great. Now, hey, DMK Productions, can we follow you guys out, or anybody has a home haunt out there? We'll come out and videotape it for free and put you on YouTube. But, Jeff, you let us know when you're going to be going to these home haunts so we can follow you out, and you can even actually do the interviews. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me. I'm all for it.
All right, now let's do this one more time. Let's get the Facebook page, websites, and when's your meetings?
Okay, the Facebook page is Cleveland Haunt Club on Facebook. Just look us up. And we're very active on there. We post a lot of information, and we keep you on top of what's going on. That's how a lot of these people heard about this function today. My website is zombie-works.com, and the meetings we have are the third Thursday of every month, and it's in Westlake at the Copper Cup. And I think that's all the information.
Okay, yeah. Now, this is, we're in Bay Village. What's the name of this building right here?
This is the Bay Village Community House. It's a great old century building. It has a lot of rich history, and it's just a cool interior. I thought this would be a nice place for a haunted garage sale. Everybody seems to like it. It's worked out really well. It's a bit hot in here, but, it is August, and it's been one of those summers, so...
Something also walking around is a lot of people about haunted houses. It's too scary for kids. This is family friendly. Matter of fact, I'm looking up and there's like a little kids.
Mad Monster Party is playing the Rankin and Bass classic Mad Monster Party, which is one of my favorites. And we've got that playing here. There's movies playing all the time. So we tried to create a whole, full thing for people. There's no charge to get in. Everybody that wants to come in. And like I said, the tables were really reasonable. This is just for us to all get together.
So a lot of times we'll be advertising on YouTube and your Facebook page, stuff like that. This is kid friendly. You can bring any kid in there. Even 2-year-olds can come in there, right?
So yeah, we've had a lot of very young ones in here. We just had a young boy walking out with a skull under his arm, and that made me happy to see that. But yeah, it's been one of those days. It's been great.
All right, that's good. This is Danny K for DMK Productions with the first annual garage sale for the Cleveland Haunt Club. And Jeff Hartz, I want to thank you very much for taking time out and being an interview with us.
Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.